Season 2 is right on the horizon, and with a little under 2 weeks left, I think we figured out the theme for next season, and what the Fox clan has been running from for years. Let's go. Although we've gotten a lot of lore this season, we still have next to zero idea what the theme for Season 2 could even be. But all that changes now, and it connects all the way back to an old group in the Fortnite storyline with a hidden past that's soon to be revealed. Stay till the end of the video to find out what that is. Let's start off with an interesting map change we received a couple of updates ago. Out of absolutely nowhere, indestructible bamboo appeared on the island. That's it, just a cluster of bamboo. Couldn't break it, and there was nothing else to it. Then suddenly, it was gone. What was this? Well, as weird as it sounds, this is her first look at Season 2. Wenso on Twitter brings up some interesting files. The tweet says, Epic is currently working on a new dojo POI for Chapter 4 Season 2. Also note that in 23.40, Epic added a tag for AIs to spawn in what seems to be a bamboo biome / area, so we can possibly see that next season too. Seems Epic goofed up and accidentally activated the AI to spawn the bamboo earlier than intended since it was removed the following update. This tweet right here tells us a couple things. Next season, there's going to be a dojo POI, and it's going to have a bamboo biome or area surrounding or within it. That is something we have never seen before, and I'm really excited to see how they bring this into the game. On the topic of locations, a mysterious throne room POI and city gym are also in the files. It's speculated these will also be more locations in Season 2. So far, it looks like next season is going to have an East Asian cultural theme, and that's something we've never seen before in Fortnite. Moving on from locations, let's take a look at some upcoming outfits. Another tweet from Wenso tells us a wrap texture was created relating to a tiger outfit, and we've got a tiger outfit in one of the surveys Epic released a bit ago. Tigers are very much a part of Chinese culture and represent a symbol of bravery and power. Moving up to some other outfits though, we've got a huge batch to look at. This is a list of 18 outfits that could be potential candidates for next season's theme based on the recent leaks. We could literally be looking at our next battle pass right now. That is awesome. Going through these, we can see there is tons of recurring elements in these outfits that represent East Asian culture. We have samurais, which are a part of Japanese culture, a figure with a head projecting holographic faces, some resembling Onis, which is a Japanese demon. A couple hand fans, which originated from Japan but spread throughout Eastern Asia, conical hat on this upper outfit, which is once again part of Chinese, Japanese, and Korean culture. These two outfits here have a lot of similarities, so I think it's very possible that she is a battle pass outfit with two styles. This hologram character also has Japanese writing across their clothing, and the weird futuristic Midas has the word gold written on him in kanji. With Midas having been teased to return for a while, I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being the perfect opportunity, given there's an outfit of him with writing that relates to the general theme everything else for Season 2 is giving off. I think it'd be quite strange for Fortnite to be creating such a huge batch of outfits, all with references to East Asian culture, if not for an upcoming season theme. And along with this, we've got an upcoming dojo POI, and bamboo spawning on the island earlier than intended. This is all pointing us in the direction of a very unique season. Hey, Reaper from the future here. I recorded this video about a week before a ton of more evidence and leaks for next season dropped, so I'll be popping in throughout the video to elaborate more on what we've got. My first little intrusion is, well, right now. On the topic of outfits, Hypex and Sheena on Twitter revealed the entire battle pass. They also flat out told us that the theme is going to be a Neo-Tokyo type theme, which isn't far off from what I'm discussing in the video. Make sure to keep watching because it does get very interesting. Along with this though, is that this character is actually a remix drift outfit. He'll have a style that's far closer to his original look, but his return and remix in this battle pass helps prove that the Foxland will be very much relevant this season. I'll dive deeper into that in a minute. Back to the video. On top of this, a leaked wall running mechanic has been worked on by Epic Games for a while, and it's speculated that it'll finally release in Season 2. If you think about it, that makes sense. Samurais and ninjas are a big part of East Asian culture, and adding wall running would totally fit this. The Reaper from the future back again. While I'm talking about leaked mechanics, might as well show you all this tweet from Sheena and Hypex that tell us a ton of info about Season 2 gameplay and POIs. A Lucky Landing type village is returning, a Neo-Tokyo City POI is on its way, and a ton more POIs and landmarks that were leaked by FireMonkey. And of course, new gameplay mechanics and items like futuristic motorcycles and even a waist grappler from Attack on Titan. We've got some insane things coming, but it's time for the best part of the video. Keep watching. Now I need to talk about the Fox clan. Chapter 4 has introduced rift encounters, and some of the more interesting ones are regarding the Fox clan. a group of characters in the Fortnite story who have rift-like powers and similarities to kitsunes and foxes. And kitsunes are once again a part of East Asian culture, specifically Japanese folklore and old literature in the 8th century. The last time we saw the entire Fox clan was Chapter 2, Season 5, and V was trying to get a hold of Drift because of an ancient evil that was hunting the entire group. V even did a total takeover of the Fortnite Twitter account 2 years ago, a few days before her release, mentioning that the Fox clan was in trouble and something old and bad was tracking them. And sadly, V was the only one who survived. V successfully got a hold of Drift, and we see a loading screen titled Foxland Reborn, featuring V, Catalyst, and Drift all darting across rooftops in a village that looks to be similar to Lucky Landing, a location with Chinese and Japanese inspired buildings. After all of this, we didn't get a word from the Fox clan for years, except for a new member's reveal in Chapter 2 Season 7, Vox Hunter, and in Chapter 3 Season 2 with another crew pack character, Sayara, that isn't confirmed to be a Fox clan, but looks like she could be. All we knew was that an ancient evil was tracking the Fox clan down and picking them all off one by one. And by the name of the loading screen, we know that whoever was a part of the Fox clan originally was gone, and all who remains is the new members that V found. Fast forward all the way to Chapter 4, and we're receiving rift encounters showing members of the Fox clan zapping to the island and then using their rift powers to zap right back out. Their dialogue is a mixture of things, but they all have a common theme. They say they can't be here and they need to get back to wherever they were. A few times you can catch one of them saying, "Again? No, not right now, not when they need us." Looks like there might actually be more Fox clan members than we've seen. And it also seems like this old bad thing that's been hunting them is still after them. So the Fox clan is still very much working behind the scenes. And with the theme they all have with kitsunes and how it can relate to everything else we've covered, with dojos and bamboo and East Asian culture, I think it's extremely likely they're a main part of next season. But I'm not done. Okay, last interruption. If that didn't convince you the Fox clan is going to be relevant next season, this will. In the update that released on Tuesday, we got new cipher quests that are from the Peace Syndicate leader X, sending secret transmissions and messages to a fellow member of the group, Evie. When placing the sounds that play upon completing quests into a spectrogram, you see these 3 images, one of which is a fox. Not only that though, but some dialogue that shows up when completing cipher quests talks a lot about foxes. Everything is leading up to the Fox clan's return next season, and having Drift in the battle pass makes that 10 times more likely. If you watched my Rift Warden video, you've heard about the Shapeless Man, a mysterious figure that's haunting and demanding that Rift Warden Stellan builds a Rift Gate. What if the Shapeless Man is the same ancient evil that's been hunting down the Fox clan, a group of people who have rift powers, something that this being wants Stellan harnessing for the Rift Gate. The Shapeless Man has also threatened that if the Rift Gate isn't built, he will destroy everything. And in our most recent update, sound effects were added to the files hinting that the Rift Gate explodes and is destroyed. That would mean that Season 2 would have the Shapeless Man arriving to the island to end everything. And if this is the same evil that the Fox clan has been battling, that will lead them straight back to the island to help us fight it. This entire story could come full circle, and all of these hints to the theme that we've covered in the video could connect directly to the Fox clan and the Shapeless Man's debut for Season 2. That's it for today, Reapers. That was a lot, so feel free to rewatch. Okay, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Use code TLLTheReaper in the item shop if you like my content. Until next time, keep it reaping.